Hey friends, it's Life Coach Rich, and wanted to bring some more details of Trump's assassination attempt. And so, just as sort of a timeline, there had been reports of that he was possibly identified 30 minutes before, but maybe an hour before. They weren't sure. So this actually gives a timeline of identifying Crooks an hour as a person of interest, an hour before shots rang out. So here's the kind of timeline here. I thought it was really good to get a better understanding of what things were reported and when, and then what led up to um, the assassination attempt.
Secret Service. So Crooks was actually identified as suspicious around 5 p.m. And that was over an hour before he opened fire. He was spotted walking near the magnetometers. And so here's more detail about what happened when he was reported and why he was suspicious.
At 5:10, according to congressional sources, law enforcement identifying Crooks as a person of interest. Police believe he used AC units to climb up and gain access to the roof of a building, and eventually made his way to the perch where he had a direct line of sight to the former president. 5:30 p.m., police see he has a rangefinder, which can be used to establish distance for target practice. And at 5:52 p.m.,
So I don't know why exactly you see somebody at a rally over near some buildings and or wherever exactly he was at, but it was called in. Police saw him with a rangefinder at 5:30, and so that's pretty troubling. Like it was that he had a rangefinder. It wasn't. There was seems like there's a suspicious guy. He has a pair of binoculars. Okay, well, a lot of people might have had binoculars, but if you specifically see that's a rangefinder, what's a rangefinder for? It's to figure out distance. So that's kind of troubling. That's well over 30 minutes before President Trump was shot at.
a sniper spotting Crooks on the roof, roughly 20.
Okay, so 5:52, a sniper spots him on the roof. I didn't know that. I thought that there was only a couple of minutes before people saw him on the roof, and then they went over there, tried to see him, and then the officer fell down, and then he turned around and started shooting. So if a sniper spots him on the roof 20 minutes before, like why wouldn't you, if a sniper saw somebody on a roof over at the closest area next to the president, why wouldn't you go ahead and say, even if President Trump was speaking at that time, why wouldn't you go ahead and say, secure the president, and then boom, they rush out there, get him, and then take him off the stage? And then you just send like 20 people over to surround that building, because he's on the roof, right? Because that's an emergency. Like, please do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications. And then also, after you're done, please share the video with a friend. That really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much, and let's continue. So at 5:52, a sniper spots him on the roof. It's 20 minutes before he takes his shots. Okay, so you don't think that you see somebody on the roof, then you automatically go, okay, I need 10 police officers to go over there right now and get that guy off the roof. All the Secret Service has to do, all the traffic kind of is done by that time. They're already there. You've got resources available. Okay, so you could have said, there's a person on the roof. I need 10 officers over there now. I tell me in 1 minute what's the problem? What's the problem? And I don't think it would have been an overreaction to go ahead and secure the president at that time. You have someone on a roof. Go ahead and secure the president, get him off, and people's like wondering what's the deal. And you just say, hey, there's a suspicious person, and we're trying to secure that person, and we're keeping the former president safe at this time. We will let you know as soon as everything has been secured. And you would have probably had those Trump supporters like cheering, saying, great job. Yes, good job.
Before he takes his first shot. At 6:02, Trump walks onto the stage.
Someone's on top of the roof. Whoa.
The crowd notices a suspect on the roof. An officer climbs up the building, but falls to the ground after Crooks aims his weapon at him. At 6:12, the first shots ring out.
Take a look at what happened.
And we learned of a new potential gap in the plan. Sources telling ABC News the Secret Service requested that a local police cruiser be stationed at the same building where the shooter was perched. But local law enforcement said they did not have the resources to provide that cruiser.
I'm just going to say it right now, having a police cruiser over there with the lights on, is that really a deterrent? You're going to see a police car over there, and you look around and see if there's any police around. You're looking for individuals. You're looking for people. Just because some car's over there with lights on, that's not that much of a deterrent. Come on, man. So the Secret Service at least requesting a police cruiser over there, and then the local police saying we don't have the resources to do that. That's just a poor excuse in my book. There's no reason they shouldn't have personnel on the rooftops. I don't get it. You could have helped out with traffic, and then once the traffic is all done, then you could have brought those people in that were dealing with traffic. You had local law enforcement, state police. You had a lot of different people. But ultimately, it's the Secret Service that's making that call. But they could have asked for, okay, now that traffic's done, everybody's in the rally. Trump's about to come out. I need people on these buildings over here to secure these buildings. And then before Trump left, you could have had the police officers go back to their stations to be able to help traffic and everybody get out. What is so hard about that? I don't get it. I think that I should have a career in the Secret Service or something. Like it just makes sense to me. But evidently, when you get high level and especially if you're part of DEI and wokeness, then maybe you just get. I think it might be that you just get less smart, and common sense starts to go out the window. Um, I guess. I mean, if you can explain it to me in the comments, I would love for you to do. Please enlighten me because I just don't get it. Hey, that's what I have for you now. Thanks. This Life Coach Rich. Thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.